Alright, hello my friends and fellow SEO superstars. This is Mark Gray from TWIM. Now behind me is my marketing website, okay? It's where I put articles, it's where I put reviews, a lot of reviews if I'm honest. This website is like 10 years old. It's made me hundreds of thousands of dollars. It is a great website. Now, I learned SEO, I've been learning SEO for 12 years. And what I'm about to teach you should probably take about 5 videos. And a lot of people have paid a lot of money to learn what I'm just about to teach you. But let's jump into it and see if we can get it done in one video, alright? So try to keep up. So any questions at any time, just stick them below. If I say something that doesn't make sense, then just let me know. Now I'm looking here for one review or article that has a lot of H1 and H2 headers in it. So this one is good. All right, should have selected that before. Apologies. Now what I'm going to do, just so you can see the rankings are real, is I'm going up to the top of Chrome and I'm selecting an incognito window, okay? So it means I'm not logged in. So my results are going to be completely, anonymous, not related to me. So let's just change this to English. It doesn't really matter changing it to English. Okay, my video is at the top for this, that's cool, but my website is here, okay? At the top, above Quora, above the actual website of the product, above Facebook, above another YouTube video, above whatever the Reddit. So that's pretty good, okay? And that's because the power of the on-page SEO. Now, before I go on, I want you to remember this part here, please. This is the meta description, okay? And we're going to talk about that when we get on with this, which we're going to do right now. So, not taught at school, university review. I'm choosing this, even though this one is probably one of the hardest to do because it's quite time consuming, but I want you to really get a grasp on what is going on here. Now, I could quickly go through this and just say, this is this, this is this, that. I want to show you from the back end, okay? First of all, you need to understand this is a digital informational product that I am selling as an affiliate. I'll put the link below, okay? And you can then click and read it and look over it like this. But I want you to see it from the dashboard, from behind of how it actually looks. Now, something that a lot of people think is they get an SEO plugin, right? And they think as long as that SEO plugin has all green ticks or green balls or whatever it is, they're good. Let me tell you something. The Google spiders, so just think of Google coming to crawl your website. I always imagine lots of little spiders. They're coming to crawl your website, okay? They don't give a shit about what Yoast SEO or Rank Math plugin says. They don't care. They're there for one thing and one thing only, all right? And that is your article, your main article. That's it. That's all they're there for, okay? They want to crawl that and see that it's good. See that it should not go to page 500, okay? They want to know where to put this page. And this is not a lie. I can outrank people who, spend a lot of money on backlinks just by doing perfect on-page SEO, okay? So let's get started with it. Now, just quickly before we dive into this, check this out. So this is a little example that I put together for you, okay, of H1, H2, and H3s. Now, the H1 will only ever be used once in an article, okay, or a review. All right, should only ever be used once. And in this case, I gave a random example. I wrote, running shoes are cool. That's the focus keyword, okay? It's the focus keyword. That's the thing you're trying to rank for. It's the thing you're trying to tell people about. Running shoes are cool. Now, probably you wouldn't want to try to rank for this because it'd probably be quite easy, to be honest. But the point is, this is your focus keyword. Now, the H2 is like a sub-header, okay? The H3s are subheaders. So, yeah. Now, why we think running shoes are cool. So, that's the H1 is saying running shoes are cool, and then H2 is saying, why do we think running shoes are cool? And then our H3s are saying, well, they don't just come in one color. You can use them for more than just running. They might be less expensive than you think. Then we bring in another H2, okay? And this is where you could, if you're an affiliate, start to promote some things. Where should you buy your running shoes? An H3 tag, the 10 best running equipment websites. And then you can talk about them. Our favorite local sports shop. All right. So you can be talking about these things and linking to them in your article below this. All right. So that's just I wanted to give you a quick look at H1, H2, and H3s before we dive right into this, because that's what we're going to do now. So, as I said to you, this is a digital university about making money online, building businesses, passive income, multiple streams of income. Okay, that's what it is about. And remember, I got a Word document and I wrote the full article out. I put the full article together. So it was just text when I put it into WordPress to start a new post. So the first title, the first header is obviously going to be H1, okay? And we only use that once, never twice. I can't think of an occasion when you would, so it's only once. And we're writing here like a comprehensive and detailed, not taught at school university review, or also known as NTAS University. Now, I put in here this just in case, because some people are just calling it that. But the focus keyword is the most important thing. So I made sure to get that in the H1, not taught at school university review. Okay, now, in the article, I also want to make sure that in the first paragraph, I mention the focus keyword. Again, not taught at school university review. Okay, so that's it. We've mentioned it. Now, we don't want to mention it too many times in the article, so that would just be spamming, and the Google spiders would come, crawl it, and boom, you'd go to number 600. So anyway, going down, this image is not an SEO optimized image, all right? It's not. The Google spiders will come, they will crawl it. I'll show you how it looks compared to the other ones we're going to see. Nothing is there, no alt text, no caption, no image alt attribute. So it's just, they don't even see it. They crawl right over it and don't think anything of it, okay? Now, this big red thing you can just ignore. That's part of the article or the review. And this is our first image, okay? And this is our third time using the keyword. So you can see here, not taught at school university review. And at the end, rather than just spamming every image with not taught at school university review, I put in a little bit at the end, headline. Okay, so headline, and I made sure and put this the same thing in these three parts. And I'm not going to keep saying these. Alternative text or alt text, the caption, and our image alt attribute or image alt at. Okay, and that's it. That's how you optimize the image. That's it. So I'm just going to close this. I'm not going to keep opening the images because they'll be the same thing. You can see by the caption that they are optimized there. Okay, now as we go down, okay, you can see here, this is our first H2 header. All right, cool. Now it's related to the actual article because, like I said, it's about making money, income streams, diversifying, passive income, etc., etc. So it's saying, all right, let's jump into my full written and video not taught at school university review. Now, I did use the focus keyword again here, but the thing is, I can't keep using it in every H2 or H3 header. I just can't. Otherwise, it would be spammy. Okay? So what I have to do is I have to find ways to talk about the subject without actually saying the focus keyword. Okay? So it's not too hard. Picking a niche. Now that's an H3 header. All right? Picking a niche. And that's very much to do with what this article is about. Because remember, it's the article created first, and then the images, and then the video, and the headers come in after. Okay, these ones here, don't worry about them. They are just bolded to make them stand out a little bit more. Okay, that's all they are. You can see the ones that are H2, H3s because the font is a little bit bigger, just so if you click below and scroll through to see the different headlines, that's how you can tell. So it says affiliate marketing, your gateway to passive income. Perfect. That's very much related to the topic. Okay, another optimized image where I've written the focus keyword plus just a few of the hundreds of testimonials. All right, cool. Now this again is just bolded. This though is a H3 header tag. YouTube training, mastering visual content. Okay, super relevant, super, has to do with the whole article, has to do with all the text that's there. So perfect. Now this is something I was going to keep till last, but while we're here, I might as well just talk about it. Every article or every review that you make needs to have something called an internal link. Okay, an internal link is simply a link to another page on your website. So if somebody's going through this and they click this, it's going to open in a new tab. No, it's not going to change this page. It's going to open in a new tab. All right. And there's a few reasons for that go even deeper into SEO. But one of them is it will keep people on your website for longer, maybe. Okay. That's one reason amongst many. But you want to have them in there because it shows Google, the Google spiders, it shows them that you have other interesting, relevant content on your website. Okay. So here I've linked to a low ticket YouTube product. All right. So that's relevant to them. Now we have the video, which is, of course, is called Not Taught at School University Review. All right. Great. We have TikTok. This is just bold, but I could have used this as an H3 header or even H2 because this article has a lot of stuff about TikTok in it. Okay, so I could have. Now another image that's not optimized. Then we have our H2 header. So we went from H1 all the way through H3s. We're now back to H2. Okay. an H2 header. Now, when you're doing this, all you do is highlight it, go up here and choose H2. Simple. And you can make it bold and you can make it bigger if you want to, up to you. So this says starting an online agency, blueprint for entrepreneurship. Perfect. To do with the subject of the article, brilliant. Okay, now this one here is, this one here is another article, another image that is not optimized. It's just there for show. It's there to show something. It's not there to be crawled by Google and inspected by Google. It's just there. Google will the Google spiders will just crawl over it, not even look at it, not even take it into account. Then the next one we have is another H3, SEO and AI navigating the digital landscape. Okay, makes sense, completely relevant with the topic. And then scrolling down, now this one is a optimized image. And what I should say before I go on, I've been doing this for 12 years, SEO, on I don't know how many websites, hundreds of websites. And I can tell you this, right? Other people might tell you different. But for me, the amount of optimized images that you put in one article, even if that article is only 500 words, this article is almost 2,000 that we're looking at, 2,000 words. Now, even if it's only 500 words, you can still put as much as 4 images in, four images that have been optimized. Okay, you can still do that with 500 words. So 4 is the magic number for one article. 4 images that have been optimized is a magic number for one article. Okay, this next one, case studies and workshops, real world success stories. Again, it's an H3, completely relevant to the subject. I think you're getting the hang of this now. And as we go on, we have another H3, which I made big. You can see H3. Now you can make this bigger or smaller, however you want it. And this is basically just, it's not really got anything to do with the subject, kind of, but it's just saying I put together some bonuses. That's it. Okay. And then I put together the bonuses because you never want to have like an H3 tag or an H2 tag and then no text below. That would be really bad. So you would never do that. So I always use H3 tags and then have my bonuses below if I'm giving bonuses for something. And then I have the link to go off my website. Okay. And remember, we had the internal link. Another thing about the internal links, you can have 5, 6, 7, an article this size, 1,000, the word count is 1,959 if you can't read that. That is a big article. You could have 10 internal links if you wanted to. You really could. And Google would probably like it more than my one. Okay, so that's a little tip for you. Don't go too crazy, but if you have articles relevant, if we're saying I love to do affiliate marketing, YouTube, SEO, and TikTok, and you have articles to all of those things, 100% do internal links to those. There's a chance that people could click on them and buy something. Click on them and just read them and then go back to your original article. Click on all of them and spend an hour on your website. Amazing. Google will be so happy and your stats go up. So this is a focus keyword. Now, like I said, I'm using Yoast SEO. In another video, if you want, I'm going to show you how to set up Yoast. While I said that Google does not listen to Yoast, it is a good guide, okay? If you're new and you don't really know what you're doing, or you want to just check things, yeah, it's a good guide, But Google don't give, they don't care about what plugin you use, what the plugin says, if there's nice little green dots there. They don't care. They're only about your content. Okay, that's it. That's all they care about, is what's in that content from start to bottom. Okay, that's the main thing. But we can just look at this very quickly. Outbound links, yes, we have one at the end going to the sales page. Image key phrase, yes, within our 4 images, we have the image key phrase. Images, yes, we have 4. Internal links, well, we only have 1, but it's saying it's good enough. Key phrase and introduction. Remember I said we needed to put the focus keyword in the first paragraph, and we did. Okay, well done. The key phrase was found 9 times. This is great. Okay, good. Now, if it was found 30 times, it wouldn't be great. If it was found 2 times, wouldn't be great. Okay, so the images play a huge part in this, because we're able to get our focus keyword into those images 4 times. And then we don't have to worry too much about trying to get trying to fit the focus keyword into our actual article. Anyway, that's done. The exact match of the focus keyword appears at the beginning of, okay, it's good. Keyword, key phrase length, yes, good job. Key phrase or synonyms appear in the meta description. Okay, the meta description, this is it here. So I wrote just this. So the focus keyword, not taught at school university review. I wrote, my not taught at school university review shows that in a sea of untested and bad trainings, there are people who do care about your success. Basically, this is for Google, but it's for customers as well, because that shows up below your link when people are scrolling through Google. And it could be the difference between somebody clicking on it and not clicking on it. So if you try to stuff this with not taught at school, university, or focus keyword, comma, focus keyword, comma, focus, it's not going to work. All right. So, yeah. And this is important as well. We've never used this key phrase. So, let's say iPhone 5, all right? I don't know anything about iPhone 5s, but let's say iPhone 5. You can't have 3 or 4 articles about iPhone 5. That can't be your focus keyword 5 times. It just can't, okay? So that's something that you have to think about. More than half of your key phrase appears in the slug. The slug is basically the URL, okay? So great, that's enough. The text contains a lot of words, 1,975, and the SEO title with good job. All right, that's us. We did it. We put together an incredibly beautifully done article with 4 images, with our H1, our H2, and our H3s, H2s again, and H3s, and we created the perfect, and we did our internal link, though we could have done some more, and that's it. We created the perfect on-page SEO optimized review or article. And I'm telling you, people have paid me a lot of money to learn this before, guys. This is golden. If you use this in your business, if you use this, on your website, you will see your rankings shoot up. I kid you not. Anyway, guys, any questions, ask them below. I answer all comments. And, if you have a question that I can't answer in text, I'll make a video and post it. So I'm there for you. I'm here to help. Remember to give this a like and a subscribe, please. And yeah, leave a comment. Let's talk. All right, I'll see you in the next one, guys. Thank you so much.